Hey, we're going to toss it back over to Jeff. Tell some more good sports stories.
All right. Well, more stuff that happened in 2019. This was a little bit more of a somber note, as I know important over at East Limestone, Coach Paul Hargrove passed away before the season started.
That's right.
If there, and I think I wrote this in the story, if there's like the father of East Limestone football, Coach Hargrove.
It was.
He was an assistant at Ardmore back in '61 when they hired him over at East to be their first coach and start the program, and he basically started it from scratch.
Yes.
And he was a coach for a long time, and then he was the principal over there at East for a long time. Just a great guy, and still, was involved with the program. I talked to Coach Pugh, told he would come watch film with him, and come watch practice, come watch film. Throughout the years, and long after he retired, and everything. So I know he was a very important person for East Limestone and for the football program and the school in general.
Yeah, I'd be when I started helping out at East Limestone. Friday night, 50-yard line. You looked out there. There was Coach Hargrove sitting right there. He struggled to get there, but he made sure he was there. So that was a big loss not seeing him out there sitting at the ball game.
Yeah, and he's a very greatly remembered for a long time for what he did for East Limestone, the program, and for the school. With many years associated with that school. So that was a big loss, but he'll be greatly remembered for a long time over at East. And also we had, as I always enjoy covering, the Limestone Sports Hall of Fame.
Oh yes,
which is always a fun evening. Had another great class this year. Greg Yarbrough, Jason Lucas, Shannon Davis Rutherford, Larry Tribble, Henry Miller, Jeff Harwell, Stacy Atkins, who is deceased, and his son accepted on his behalf, Philip Jennings, Jesse Lockett, and Ben Holt. And this kind of goes back to Coach Hargrove, because Jesse Lockett played basketball at East, and Coach Hargrove was the one that nominated him for the Hall of Fame and really pushed for him to get in.
So it was Coach Hargrove.
Yep, and Jesse Lockett was very, very appreciative because when I talked to him, he was very appreciative that Coach Hargrove, because it took a long time for him to get in.
Yeah.
And Coach Hargrove pushed for many years to get Jesse in the Hall of Fame, and he finally was inducted this year, and before Coach Hargrove passed away, so he was able to see him get in the Hall of Fame. So he's very, very proud and pleased to see him get in. But the thing I love about the Sports Hall of Fame, these local Sports Hall of Fames, is that, with your national Hall of Fame, like the NFL, MLB, NBA, Pro Basketball Hall of Fame, it's like these guys that achieve the top level in sports in the country or whatever, but they're like, Tom Brady's going to get in the NFL Hall of Fame, whatever. But these guys in the Sports Hall of Fame, they're kind of local legends, and they're such a varied things that they do. I mean, they're basketball players, football. I mean, Henry Miller was a softball player. He played adult softball for many years. He had
he was a legend,
100 no-hitters or something like that, something ridiculous. But legendary, local softball player, and he gets into the Sports Hall of Fame, and you have other guys that played softball, baseball. I mean,
Shannon
played football. Yeah, she played women's football. Professional.
And Coach Tribble, that son of a gun won't retire. He's helping Coach Smith. You look on the sidelines, he's helping Coach Smith coach at Ardmore.
Yep. Coach Tribble also coached Coach Tyler as well in some summer stuff. I love it.
Coach Tribble. I talked to him the other night at Ardmore East basketball game. You gotta love Coach Tribble.
Yep.
He just somebody, one of his former players. Coach Smith. She asked him to help out. Would you help me out this year, Coach?
Yep.
And he why not?
He coached a couple of pretty famous girls that one of them's married to Coach Legg as well.
Yep. Coach Legg. Yeah, he's coached some that's like I said.
No, I'm talking about his wife.
Yeah, Chana.
Chastity. Yeah, she's coached at West.
Chana.
Yeah, but Larry Tribble coached her.
He coached her.
That's where I'm trying to get
at West, and now she's coaching. But she said that I think I talked to her when. About Coach Tribble getting in, and she said that a lot of stuff she does when she's coaching, she learned from Coach Tribble. So he's kind of passing the torch down through the years. And that's really cool that when you have guys people that are important to a community and they're honored for that, then they kind of, you teach people down the line, and their legacy can be carried on through others.
But that was a good class, and look forward to the next class. I have no idea who's coming forward, so
we'll have to talk to our guys. That'll be coming up this spring.
Nominations are going on right now, so you can go go online and
Yep.
not.
And they're always looking
nominations.
for nominations. I talked to Jeff Hodges, and he's the president of the board, and he said, yeah, they're always looking for nominations. Go to their website, and
I believe that's LCSHOF.com,
I believe that's
something like
correct.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've got it in my notes.
They're
but I'd have
looking
to
for
get the last-
nominations.
They're always
so,
looking for nominations, but
Yeah.
it's a really fun evening to see all the local legends get together and get honored like that.
Yeah.
Jeff, stick around with us, buddy. We got a lot more stuff. I got some more stuff to ask you about later on in the show when we get some of our interviews out of the way. We got a big baseball topic discussion we need to talk about with the Houston Astros.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.